absolutely fine by myself. Let's just say I cried. 19 Michelin stars in this hotel where I am right now. This island is the most incredible melting pot. Don't let doing things alone stop me from doing things. Hello, welcome back to another solo travel vlog. It has been a while. I've had a couple of months off YouTube to just rethink what I want to share, and I'm very excited to be bringing you this video today. I'm actually filming this at the end of my trip. So for the last week I have been in Mauritius for a culinary festival with Constance Hotels. For context, I got the email about this last week and then I flew out 5 days later, and it's been a complete whirlwind in the best way possible. It has been so exciting. First of all, I thought the email was spam when it first came in. I was like, no way this is real. They actually wanted me to fly out 2 days later initially, and I was like, there's no way that's real. But it turns out it was real. And I hopped on a plane last Sunday and I flew out by myself to Mauritius. So I am here because this year at this hotel in Mauritius they are celebrating the 19th edition of the Constance Festival Culinary, the Constance Culinary Festival. The festival itself is essentially a week-long celebration of Constance chefs, so the hotel chefs, who are competing in various competitions. They've also been partnered with Michelin star chefs from around the world who are also competing for several trophies. So throughout the week there's been different competitions. There's been coffee and patisserie, chocolate sculpting, table setting. Then there's also been an amuse-bouche and champagne competition for the Michelin starred chefs, and then a 2-course dinner competition for the Constance chefs who have been mentored by the Michelin star chefs throughout the week. It's an insane week, an insane festival. There are 31 chefs here, and between them they have 19 Michelin stars. 19 Michelin stars in this hotel where I am right now. I waited to film this intro until the end of the trip because with it being so last minute I wasn't entirely sure what to expect, and now that I've been here I am just so excited to show you some of the highlights. The whole week has been incredible. So every single day there has been either a competition or a masterclass, and then every evening there is either a 4, 5 or 6 course meal cooked by the Michelin star chefs. This hotel also has an incredible wine collection, the biggest wine cellar at least in the Indian Ocean, if not the Southern Hemisphere, which is also crazy. So yeah, we've just been treated to the most incredible array of culinary excellence this week. So I'm going to show you some of the clips that I filmed this week, and I hope you enjoy them. As I mentioned, this has also been a solo trip, so I flew out here alone. Now because it's a culinary festival, there's lots and lots of people here. There's obviously all of the chefs, but also journalists from around the world. There's a few other content creators, so I have spent time with quite a few other people, but I did come alone. I didn't know anybody while I was coming, so that's been really interesting. This is also the longest solo trip I've done in a while, I think, because it's been, well, it'll be 8 days essentially by the time I fly home. It's also interesting because the last few solo trips I've been on have been a bit more about exploring, either city breaks or more kind of adventure nature breaks, like when I went to Skye. So this has been interesting because we're staying in the hotel. It's a slightly different type of holiday, and I'm glad it's been busy with lots of competitions and dinners and that sort of thing, because I definitely have found that when I get the time to relax and just sit on a sunbed, I get a little bit restless. I'm not great at doing that when I'm by myself for some reason. Don't know why. I always feel like I should be doing something. So yeah, that's been interesting, but it has been amazing. And in the downtime we've also had some time to do snorkeling. I did a snorkeling trip on one of the days, and then the content creators, so me and there are 3 French content creators and 2 of their partners, we did a little boat trip. So I'll also show you some clips from that because that was an incredible day. We also got to snorkel, we saw dolphins, we saw turtles, we had a barbecue on the beach. It's all just been really, really gorgeous. I feel so unbelievably lucky to be here. Because it was so last minute, I didn't have time to think about whether I wanted to bring a +1 or see if anyone could come, and I think that's something that I'm really glad about because I don't even really hesitate anymore about solo trips. And obviously, like, I appreciate I'm in a very privileged position. I'm at an incredible hotel in an incredible country, and so would anybody hesitate at that? But there was still part of me that was nervous, for sure, about coming alone, and especially when I didn't know that much about what was happening this week. So I'm also glad that I have this kind of inner trust in myself that I will be absolutely fine by myself, that I will make the most of it, and that I will realistically absolutely love it. So yeah, I'm glad that I don't let doing things alone stop me from doing things, because if I'd missed out on this week I would have been a very, very sad girly because it's just been an absolute dream. I've learned, I feel so inspired being around so many chefs in the hotel, but also so many cultures in this island. This island is the most incredible melting pot of cultures. There's influence from Africa, but there's also huge influence from India, even influence from China when it comes to the food. There's also a real range of religions here, so Muslims, Hindus, Christians all live together in harmony. They all celebrate each other, which is lovely. It's been a Hindu festival and it's been Eid while we've been here, and Eid is a public holiday for everybody in Mauritius, which I think is so lovely. Speaking to so many chefs from incredible restaurants, eating their food, trying new flavours and seeing new techniques has just been so inspiring, and it really makes me want to learn more, to be honest. I love what I do. I love that I create simple recipes for people, but there's also a huge part of me that's just, I've just got this urge now to expand a little bit and push myself to do some new things. I think that's also just one of the main things I feel when I travel, especially solo travel. Obviously it's very easy to be inspired by a cultural cuisine from a country you're visiting. I think what I love about solo travel is that then I also get the time to think about that alone, to process that, to reflect on that, and to see how it makes me feel, and to have that time with myself to think about what it makes me want to do in the future, if that makes sense. So yes, I actually feel slightly nervous about going home now, because I think when you're away it's easy to think about all the things you want to do, and then when you get back home you get wrapped up in the day-to-day life, and I don't want to lose the feeling I have now of inspiration and of motivation and excitement to create new things. So thank you to the Constance Hotel Group for having me, and thank you to Mauritius for inspiring me. It has been a brilliant week. Brilliant week. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm also going to be sharing another video about a trip to a vanilla plantation in Mauritius. It was, again, such an inspiring visit. It was genuinely very, very emotional. You'll see next week, but let's just say I cried when I was there about vanilla. I appreciate I'm an empath, but that's wild. Anyway, I think there's a really lovely story to be told there, and I'm very excited to share that with you, hopefully next week or the week after. After learning about roche cari, the traditional way to crush and grind spices into a paste, we then went on to a traditional bread making lesson. So two lovely women were demonstrating how to make faratha and roti. Both very, very simple doughs with mostly just flour, water and a little bit of oil. Then the difference comes in how you roll and cook them. So a faratha, which is what you can see being made here, is a deliciously flaky flatbread. You roll the dough out very, very thinly in flour, and when it's thin you brush it with oil, then fold over the dough and roll it out again before cooking on a very, very hot pan. Because you've got the folds and the oil in the faratha, the result is this really delicious flaky flatbread. Whereas roti is rolled out in oil but only cooked in one single layer, so it's less flaky but still equally delicious.
Pour la lucidité et la simplicité.
Le roussillon, c'est quand les Pyrénées tombent d'accord.
Wow. It's very nice. So like,
Try the
we don't want to promote either. Akamaka wine? No.
Yeah, Mauritius. They have something that they call wine. It's actually a similar process like making wine, but not from grapes, but from lychee.
Oh,
They have a wine made from lychee.
is it good? It sounds delicious.
It's good for one glass.
Okay, sure. Is it sweet?
Even when it's dry by sugar, it tastes sweet.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
it's aromatic.
Okay.
You can feel some fruit
Yeah.
that you can combine Prague with Vienna and Budapest.
So it's what night are we on? 4. I'm very much unsure. It's night 27. No, it's night 4. And tonight is an exciting dinner because it is hosted and cooked by a UK Masterchef winner, Thomas Frake, who I've met. This is him. And this is his fiance.
I'm Thomas Frake's fiance. I'm Morgan, and I'm Thomas Frake's fiance, and we're going to have a 4-course dinner cooked by Thomas tonight.
Which she apparently hasn't tried, so
No, I haven't.
we have no idea if it's going to be any good, Thomas. No, it'll be amazing. We are having, for starters, a cured sea bass with crispy oyster, oyster mayonnaise and pickled mango. Then a fish course, a salmon fish cake with wild garlic puree and a fennel salad. Then a meat course, roasted veal ribs, pumpkin puree, braised red cabbage, toasted seeds and port sauce. And then for dessert, a black truffle cheesecake with hazelnut shortbread. So it sounds incredible. I will obviously show you the whole thing. And we're very excited. The British chefs the other night at the 12 Hands dinner were, in my opinion, the best courses. So I've got very high hopes for this one too.
And she knows her stuff when she's and he brings they always say you the one from Alaska and I will caviar.
Thoughts? Delicious. Favourite so far? Oh, okay. Whoa. Yeah, you're meant to have them together. Okay, let's try them. What do you think about the wine? Very
Especially
good?
with this pragmatic notes from the red cabbage.
Yes.
Works really
It
nicely.
tastes like home. Because
Really?
this is because it's very traditional to have red cabbage and at Christmas time
Yeah.
with these spices like the cinnamon and
Yes,
pimento.
the same in England as well.
Yes,
Yeah, we love
exactly.
that.
With the turkey you have.
Yeah,
this-
with the spiced red cabbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in Germany you have it red cabbage with duck though.
Yes,
Not
this
turkey.
is the absolute classic.
Okay, so now we've got a black truffle cheesecake, which is absolutely wild, with some little hazelnut shortbread, which seems like my dream because you should adore hazelnut, you should adore shortbread, so...
Ah oui, voilà.
Not very good. Okay, let's try this cheesecake.
Ça match bien. Bon moment.
C'est même une belle
Whoa.
réussite.
This is
I'm
wild.
very intrigued about this. I was concerned that this one might not turn.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Tom, it's terrible.
You have to
No, it's
taste
not. This is delicious. It's incredible. You kind of get
the
this. Yes.
saltiness, the salt,
And
it's salt caramel without caramel.
But it's also, the cheese is quite savoury.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's not like a normal cheesecake,
Nope.
which is just like overwhelmingly
No.
sweet. You get the savouriness of the cheese first, then you get the black truffle coming, and then at the end you get the salted caramel, the sweetness. So you end on a really sweet note.
Yeah, that works really well.
Well done, Tom. Can I call him Tom?
Yeah. Everyone calls him Thomas.
Well done, Thomas. Okay, so it's Friday. It's the last official day of competitions in the Culinary Festival. Today is probably the day that I'm most excited about. So there are two main competitions competing for 2 trophies today. 6 Constance chefs from either Mauritius, the Maldives or the Seychelles have been partnered with a Michelin starred chef from around the world. So there are 6 Constance chefs and 6 Michelin starred chefs. The Michelin star chefs have essentially been tutoring the Constance chefs this week while they've been preparing. And then they are competing today, and what they have to do is create 2 dishes using specific ingredients. Those ingredients are sea bass, palm heart and bilimbi, which is a sour tropical fruit. But I don't think I know actually, so that'll be interesting. And then the second dish has to use java deer, green banana, beetroot and traditional roche cari spices. So they have to use that technique in the second dish today. So first up is the first trophy. This is the jury. So it's a real mix of chefs, food experts, wine experts. Natalie I met, who is sat, where's my finger? Here, is a sommelier. I met her the other night, she's very, very lovely. And essentially the dishes get brought out one by one, they all get tasted and they all get scored. And then that goes on until all 6 teams have been judged.
Pour le candidat D, nous avons Augustin Approcha, jeune de Champagne, Florent Bouillet.
And Alice note of the final country with deep brown butter. Toasted hazelnuts enriched with warm profile.
Thank you. I'm going to see if I can get a sneak peek in the kitchen while the chefs are all preparing the food. A little common stage pass. Morning, hello. Yeah, you? Hello, hello.
I think it's
So I was just at one of the competitions and met somebody who lives here. She's actually Polish, but she's lived in Mauritius for 5 years. And I was talking about potentially going to the market in Port Louis at the weekend, and she said, don't go there, there's a market 15 minutes away. It's on today, I can take you. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're gonna go to the market. Me and her name is Nika, and Lily, who's another content creator. So yeah, I'm very excited. I absolutely love a market in a different country. I think you learn so much about produce and seasonality and therefore what people cook. Apparently this one is slightly less touristy than the one in Port Louis as well. So I think it will be very, very exciting. You liked it? It's more like a melon. It's like a lychee with melon flavour. Exactly right. Oh yeah. Wow, loads.
17.
Okay, let's do that.
I give you one for you because you're very
Merci,
beautiful.
thank you. What's it called, sorry?
Aluda.
Aluda. So this is a local drink called Aluda. Apparently it's quite sweet, kind of custardy. I've never heard of it, never tried it before, so I'm very excited. You can see it's like this. It's like bitty. Oh,
I told you.
it's like rice pudding. Have you ever had rice pudding?
Rice pudding slash custard, liquid custard. You need to try it.
You need to try. I'm gonna try. That's good. It's really like rice pudding. I don't really know what the bits are.
Okay.
You wanna try? What are the bits inside?
Like it's like jellies, like sometimes it has tapioca in it, sometimes like some local jellies.
It's almost like boba tea with the topping.
It's like boba tea, exactly. That's what it actually tastes like, kind of.
Oh, I really like that.
Yeah.
I hate it.
You hate?
Okay, we can do like.
So we're just at the fruit market. I'm going to get a dragon fruit. I've been assured that this one is pink. And I've got two different types of passion fruit. A super ripe, in-season star fruit. And a little mango. Sweet mango. I've also tried... This is a sugar apple, similar to a custard apple, but different. I might get one of these as well. Come say hi. This is Mika, she's been showing us around the market. She's the best tour guide ever, and she's told me all of the fruits to buy as well. So, delicious. And she's paid for them because I forgot to buy cash, so. Thank you.
When I count, I'm sitting here. So I start 0.
0. Okay, fine, 0. I did, yeah? Okay, one of those. And let's get a little pineapple as well.
This one is not ripe. This one you can eat. I give you a ripe.
A ripe one, please.
Yeah. Bring your basket, please. Yes, please.
You want all of it? I'm getting everything, and I'm going to do a exotic fruit tasting. Merci beaucoup.
Give some wheat.
Merci beaucoup.
One curry, please. Thank you.
Chili?
A little bit of chili. Thank you so much. So today we actually have a little bit of time off from the Culinary Festival, so we're going on a boat trip. Manon, who is one of the other French content creators, has organised this. She was here last year, so she has planned this whole thing, and I have just shown up, which is very nice and very unusual for a solo trip where normally it's all me. So this is very exciting. We are just about to get on a boat in bed. It's also a gorgeous day because it rained yesterday. The sky is so clear. There's barely any clouds, which could be dangerous for someone who is as pale as me, but I come prepared with 3 different types of SPF 50, so wish me luck. It's going to be an amazing day and I'm very excited. Oh, and I think there's going to be a barbecue on the beach, so I will definitely show you that as well. Here's our boat for the day. Look, it is the most perfect day. Part of the boat trip, we've just come to an old lighthouse. As you can see, it's pretty much ruined. The actual light has gone and it's desolate, but it's pretty cool, and the island it's on has the most incredible views ever. Okay, so we have just stopped the boat tour for lunch. We're having a barbecue on this little, I don't actually know if this is an island, but a little inlet, little island, little beach. I am slightly red. The sun is hot, and I am pale, so that's not the best match. But yeah, we've got this table over here. I think we're having a barbecue. I've got a beer. It's all very, very, very lovely. I just feel like this is, I don't know, such a good example of why you just have to say yes to opportunities, even if it means going by yourself. A, because you never know who you'll meet, and I've met a lovely group of people, but just how lucky am I to be here. And yes, I would love it if my boyfriend was here, or my family, or my friends. That would be so fun. But I'm very grateful that I'm here, and I've just got to enjoy that and embrace it. And it's so nice because actually if I wasn't here alone, then maybe I wouldn't have met as many people, made as much effort with people. I've met, these guys are French, but I've also met a lovely couple from Prague, a sommelier from Germany, actually 2 sommeliers from Germany. The sort of thing where I've made the effort to have drinks with people after dinner, the Michelin star chefs I've been having drinks with, which is also just crazy. And maybe if I wasn't here by myself, I wouldn't do that. I would just be with whoever I was with. But yeah, feeling very grateful, very excited for a lovely lunch. And some time in the shade, which is probably necessary right now. So it looks like we've got some chicken, some grilled fish, a potato salad, sausage, some rice, and some garlic bread. That is what you want after snorkeling, isn't it?
J'ai jamais mangé un poisson de Ce soir c'est orgeat et après
la richesse de la culture et de l'histoire du truc qui est vraiment genre
transcendance
comparé à n'importe quel autre truc que tu puisses visiter, genre. Tu peux aller en Grèce, tu peux aller à Rome et tout, c'est stylé, il y a des temples et tout.
Passion fruit, vanilla, cinnamon, ginger.
Macéré, ça donne un petit volume au rhum. Ça vient de l'île de la Réunion.
La bière.
Ça vient de la Réunion.
La vanille, ça vient de l'île de la Réunion. Que la vanille.
Pas de la vanille mauricienne.
Vanille.
Ah, il vient de commercialiser, il vient de donner des permis à des petits Mauriciens pour qu'ils...
C'est très fort tout ça. Hein. Alors
It's so sweet. It tastes like vanilla extract. It's pure vanilla flavor. What's this one? Cinnamon.
Christmas rum, ouais.
Christmas. Ah, merci. Cinnamon rum.
L'odeur, elle est...
Je peux travailler.
Ah, ça sent trop.
Ah, ça sent super bon ça.
Ça sent vraiment le vin chaud.
Ah ouais.
It's one of my least favorite. I'm not a huge fan of cinnamon, but
c'est très bon. C'est mon préféré des 3.
This is my 5th rum of the day.
Je trouvais que c'était plus doux, moi.
Ginger.
Aphrodisiaque.
Et le gingembre aussi, donc ouais.
Moi ça je comprends.
Oh, this smells good.
Merci. Vous avez le même avec Alexis.
This is ginger rum. This one smells really good.
Là pareil.
Exactement, ouais. Ouais.
Ça tient bien à la matrice, ce truc.
En plus, t'as une dans la boîte comme ça, qui saute.
Oh, I need a nap. Good morning, it's currently just before 6 AM. I got up early today to see if I could see the sunrise. We're on the east of the island in this hotel, and so I thought it would be such a shame to not see a sunrise. So I'm really hoping we get a good one. Apparently the sunrise is at about 1:15. It's a little bit cloudy today, so I don't know how good the view is going to be, but either way it's very peaceful, and there's no one else up, no one else around. A nice little moment of reflection, a bit of calm before the day. Let's see if we get a good one. If you've enjoyed, please give this video a like and make sure you subscribe for more food and solo travel.